Good morning! The 1,500 kilometre trek has begun. According to Google, it should take 17 hours. It more actually be like 3 or 4 days probably. The route set off from Cape Jervis, clip the top of Victoria State, and I'll probably stay in Victoria for tonight somewhere. Press on the next day, cross over into New South Wales, being caught up by traffic, cross along, go around the top of Canberra, and then up towards Sydney. Nice and simple. Hi there, checking in for the 1:30 if it's not too late.
What's your surname?
Okie doke, thanks. See ya. That was tight, but we made it. I've noticed as well that my 2 little lights don't work. They got either burnt out or got broken from all the shaking yesterday.
I might just get you to just push down on the handlebars.
Yep.
Coming out now, man.
Yep.
If it gets salt on it,
Yep.
I'm happy to give it a quick squirt of fresh water.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
the hoses around the corner there.
Okay, yeah.
It should be okay though.
Yeah, we'll have a look once we get there. It's a bit nicer now that we've come inland. It's certainly not anywhere near as windy. It's still overcast though, but I ain't going to complain about that because it keeps the temperature down, and we're turning inland slowly. But yeah, this is the start of the B12, which is one of 3 roads, which is pretty much going to take me the whole way to Sydney. So 3 roads from here, just a little bit outside Adelaide. So there's Adelaide. That's me now. And 3 roads is going to get me the rest of the way to Sydney. And I was hoping to get to the border today, but 5:45 in the evening. It's still 142 kilometres, so that's almost 2 hours of riding yet. And that's not happening, so I need to stop and cook dinner tonight, because I have nothing that can be just eaten straight out of a can. It all has to be cooked, so I'm going to need a bit of grass somewhere soon-ish. Almost there. Only 1,266 kilometres to go. Morning, welcome to the small town, village, entity of Peak. There's not a huge amount here, it's a teeny tiny little place. There's a couple of sports fields over there, netball court, a couple of silo grounds, whatever this building is. And then my map labels this as a campsite, but as I suspected, it's just a bit of open ground and a toilet block. So I am currently hidden behind the toilets so that I can't be seen from the main road. But yeah, that's the main road that runs sort of Sydney to Adelaide way. But yeah, this is my campsite for the night. Had dinner and whatnot. But yeah, it's 8:30 in the morning. Have breakfast, pack up my stuff. As you can see, lovely blue sunny skies. So it's going to be a warm one today, so I want to try and get going before it gets too hot. Currently 10 to 10, although in an hour's time we're going to be across the border, so follow this clock now, 20 past 10. Get lost trials. In the shade, just very warm with the sun. That was the state border. We're in Victoria now. Now, according to Google, it's 33 degrees in Ogham. So yeah, we've come inland quite a way now. Almost as far as we're going to be, sort of paralleling the coastline now for a bit. It's warm in the sun, it's warm everywhere. As you can see, it's pretty much dark now, so I'll be cooking in the dark once again. But it's actually kind of a good thing, because yeah, as soon as the sun goes down, all of the flies disappear. And it's lovely, and you don't get molested anymore. But yeah, I'm parked underneath this thing. I'll show you in the morning when it's a bit lighter. I'm just in a lay-by right at the minute. Yeah, we've cracked off a good distance today, about 600 k's. Got about that again tomorrow, so I might get up a little bit earlier. But yeah, other than that, it's just time to cook dinner. I've got some pasta, some beetroot, tomatoes, tuna, chicken soup thing. So I've just got to light this. Oh no, it's on fire! Oh, we got it, it's fine, it's fine. Put that on there, there we go. No more disasters. There we go. Morning, it's early-ish. It's earlier than yesterday anyway, it's about 8:45 at the moment. And as you can see, it's quite overcast. But that's good, because it keeps the temperature down and the flies at bay. So I've got all my stuff out of the tent at the moment, which looks like quite a lot of rubbish. Bike's up on the centre stand, because I'm about to do the chain, because it's quite dirty and dry, so it needs doing. But yeah, you can tell I've done a lot of mileage yesterday, because I appear to be missing 1 millimetre of tread. My tyre's worn down quite a lot just over yesterday and the day before. So I'm going to need a new back tyre probably at some point already. But yeah, out the back there is a load of random dirt tracks, and there's a couple coming this way. So they're leaving. There's a river over the back there somewhere, but I decided not to stay there because there is a lovely table and shelter and toilets over there. And a bin. So there they go. Once I've done the chain, put everything back on, get geared up, jump on the bike, and make the final push to Sydney. It's going to be a longish day, but doable. About the same as yesterday, 600 odd kilometres. Picked everything up. Yep. Engine's warming up, because as soon as we get out we're jumping straight up to 100 k's. The cloud is moving towards Sydney, and when I got up first thing this morning you could see the edge of it over there, so maybe an hour or two's ride and we'll outrun the clouds. Now, 600 k's to Sydney, here we go. not suitable for drinking. And why did you show a tap with a cup under it? Oh well, we're not getting drinking water here then. Carry on. Alright, have a quick 15-minute break. So I've been going for like 3 odd hours now. And the backside is a little bit sore. But yeah, making good progress. Cup of donuts. It's also started raining, annoyingly. Even though it's quite bright and nice over there, I'm not sure which way it's coming. It's come from the direction I've just come from. That's kind of annoying because it means it's chasing me. Ah, yeah, it's the last thing I need. Alright, let's crack on. There's still a long way to go yet. dear.
Next stop, Kalara.
Lovely, right. Day out on the bike at last. After a lot of rain. When I arrived, it was a torrential downpour, thunder and lightning. What do I do after that? Went to a rugby game, which I only took pictures of, didn't do video, but that was raining. Yesterday, went to climb the bridge. That was raining up until I got there and then it stopped, but it was incredibly windy and cloudy for the rest of the day at least. Two new bulbs. So as you can see, the filament's boiled off and made the bulb go silver. That one's a lot better, you can't actually see inside it, it's so silvery. Like that. Ta-da! Two new bulbs that work. Plug that in. And voila, the bike is back together. So this is the town of Katoomba, and I'm currently driving around the edge of the BMD, or Blue Mountains Drive. Once I've driven all of this road around the outskirts of town, I'll get to a place called the Three Sisters, which are like three small mountains right next to each other. But yeah, this is the Blue Mountains, because all of the eucalyptus trees give off a gas. If enough of it collects together, eventually this like blue hue starts to appear in the mountains. Hence the name, Blue Mountains. Well, I found a gap at last, and you get some pretty good views. It's quite a big old valley, and I'm not sure if those three rocks over there are the Three Sisters or not. But there's three of them, and they're right next to each other. And that's over where that bus-only parking was that I tried to go down. Then there's a couple of cable car systems. There goes one down there now. And there's a platform down there as well. And then the other cable car goes over to there. That's Blue Mountain Valley, and there's a bit of a hue to it. I think the eucalyptus trees are producing their blue gas, or whatever it is they make. It certainly looks blue over that way, that's for sure.
Nicely done, everybody. Alrighty guys, I point out a couple of things. You're more than welcome to move around for the Great Blue Mountains National Park World Heritage List. If you do have keen eyes, you might be able to see this bridge connecting the First Sister to the rest of the world. It's called the Honeymoon Bridge, and the only access point to the First Sister since then. Looking at the front, as far as you can see, is at least 120 kilometres.
Well, that's a nice little walk around in the jungly stuff. It's a little bit dark because it's towards the end of the day now and the sun's disappeared behind the cliffs. But yeah, midday it'd probably be quite sunny here. But yeah, not bad. Free parking, always like that. $39, unlimited rides and all the cable cars and the railway and stuff. A little walkway down here through the jungle, various lengths, 10, 30, 50 minutes. Although even on the 50-minute one, if you walk it fast enough, you can do it in about half an hour, which is what I've roughly about done. Because I'm running out of time. The place shuts down at 4:50 and it's almost 4 o'clock. And I want to do the big cable car that goes across the big gap. Yeah. And then I've got to get back before sunset, since it sets pretty quick nowadays.
这就是一个矿井了，对。
So this is the funicular railway. It's one of the ways in and out. And at 52 degrees, it's supposedly the steepest funicular railway in the world. And here it comes.
Alrighty, welcome aboard the railway, everyone. My name is Laura, I'm your driver at the back. I'll be taking us up. Hold on, you can prop your knees up in front of you. Here we go.
Make the situation any better than it was, so left or right, but look down, should have gone clear. If you want, guys, lay down, pretend you're Superman, I don't care, you'll never see these people again anyway, so you might as well have fun with it. But on the right hand side, Chemiston Valley. Pretty small, literally we'll stop at that flat top mountain and then two other valleys will begin. If you try to walk out to that, all I can say is good luck to you. It's 4 hours one way, there's no running water, no toilets, no shops, Uber Eats is saving nobody, and if you forget the toilet paper, guess what? An 8-hour walk there and back, and a pretty miserable one at that. Just so you guys know, you roughly have about 15 to 18 minutes until the last ride, so if you hop off, you need to make sure you're back here by 10 to 5.